Good morning, friends. Thanks again for tuning in for these little product videos. I hope you guys have been having fun with all the little posts and stuff that I've been putting in throughout this event. Today I am coming to you with lubricant. Lubricant, it's super important. Spit is not lube. If your partner ever goes to like spit on you, I want you to like backhand them. It's not fun, okay? No one wants spit as lubricant. You need real lube. And for my young girls, because it's always my young girls, they're always like, well, I don't need lube. Like, I get super wet. So, a couple of things that happens with penetration. As you're going in and out with the penetration, it actually is tearing the tissue inside. And those microscopic tears, you don't really notice. But guess what? It will desensitize you because scar tissue ends up growing in its place. So, you want to make sure that you keep everything nice and healthy so it's feeling phenomenal. So, and you definitely start to notice it when you get older, and even depending on where you are in your menstrual cycle, or if you take medication, or if you've been drinking alcohol, which I know a lot of the girls at my parties drink alcohol, and they're like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with my man when I go home. And guess what? You can experience vaginal dryness from any of those things. Stress, menstrual cycle, alcohol, medication, all of that can cause you to experience vaginal dryness. So it's important to use lubrication always, always, always. I am going to explain, I actually want to be talking about 4 lubes today. I know you see 3 on the page. I don't know, is it weird for me to go backwards? Should I go this way? Is this your right to left? I don't freaking know. I'm going to start with this one anyway. I think it's backwards for you guys. But this first lubricant, it's called Pure Pleasure. Pure Pleasure is our silicone lubricant. Here is what you can do with Pure Pleasure. Pure Pleasure, if you want to write this down, like remember what's with, I suggest if you buy more than one of these, like to write it down. But Pure Pleasure is great for water. So if you like to have sex in the shower, you know, like you think it sounds like a sexy fun time, but then your body dries up and it feels like sandpaper. Yeah, that's what happens to your body in water. So make sure you're using a silicone lubricant. It's great for anal because there's no natural moisture on the back door. So you want to use a silicone lubricant opposed to a water-based lubricant. So it's good for water. It's good for anal. It's good for marathon sex. That is when you're having those all-nighters and none of you guys are coming anytime soon because you've probably been drinking. Yeah, that happens too. So marathon sex, it's great for postmenopausal. If you don't have a lot of natural moisture vaginally down there, great for you there. Most important thing is no toys. You don't want to use silicone lubricant with silicone toys because they will eat and destroy your toys. So again, to recap, with Pure Pleasure, the silicone lubricant, you can use it for water sex. You can use it for anal sex, marathon sex. It is best if you are postmenopausal, but no toys is the most important thing with that one. Just like me lubricant, the one in the center, this is our water-based lubricant. It's an everyday lubricant. It's going to mimic your body chemistry. When you put a little bit of this on, it's amazing. That's all you need, because if you're a little bit wet, it's just going to keep reactivating and reactivating itself, so you don't have to constantly reach for more lube, like, hold on, babe, let me grab some more lube. So this one's great because it's going to feel the most natural and mimic your body chemistry. This one also is great to use with toys. It's great to use while you're having sex. It's just not best with some of the things that I mentioned with this first lubricant. Because when you ladies wash your hands or wash it off or whatever, it's going to disappear. So it's not best for water because it disappears in water. It's not best for anal because there's no natural moisture down there. So you see what I mean? But other than that, it is a practical everyday lubricant. That time of the month, you know, when you're in your last day of your period and it's like impossible to put your tampon in there because it kind of feels like sandpaper. Yeah, keep some next to your box of tampons. It will change your life. I promise. This one, Simply Soak. Simply Soak is the last one on this page. Simply Soak lubricant. This one is our lubricant that's safe to use with toys. So it's like a cross between these two. So if you're like, hey, but I kind of like the feel of silicone lubricant and I want to use it with my silicone toy, get Simply Soak. We specially designed this formula so that it is safe to use with all of our toys. So this one is going to be your toy lubricant. The last lubricant I'm going to show you, because I promised that there were 4, it is our men's lubricant. It is our creamy lubricant, and it is called Whipped. Whipped lubricant is a creamy, kissable lubricant. It tastes phenomenal. I have this in 4 different flavors. I will describe those flavors in the comment section, or I will put it in the description above. But anyway, the flavors are great. This is a nice creamy based lubricant, so it's going to feel good on his penis. You don't want to use the water-based lubricant. Later, I'm going to be showing a toy with this that you're going to use this lubricant with. So you don't want to use the water-based lubricant because it's only going to absorb to his skin and whatever. It's not fun. I'll get into more of that when I demo the toy with this so that you'll see what I mean. But this one comes in different flavors. So it's going to, you know, kind of speed up the process because it's called blowjob for a reason. If it was fun, we'd call it blow fun. But they take entirely too long to finish. So you want to make sure that you put a little bit on him because it's going to tingle his penis and it's actually going to make him feel good so we can kind of hurry up that oral favor. Anyway, that's all the lubes that I have for you today. I will be back later on tonight with some more products. Bye.